What's up, people? I really don't even know what to actually talk about, but I guess I'll talk about a little bit of history. I don't know. Let me see. We'll see how it goes. Uh, um, I really don't have nothing in particular that I want to actually talk about, But this injustice stuff that we experience on a day-to-day basis, just like they got something up there now. Talking about Hangout is going away again. August going away August the 1st for quick streaming. Try YouTube .com/webcam dot. In other words, they telling they doing the YouTube, but they don't want the so-called black man is to have a voice. If they ain't doing that, see, white people, man, the other nations like the Arabs, the Arabians, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Japanese and Chinese, they look alike. No, 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 my bad. They look like they're the same people. But Japanese and Chinese is not the same people. They look alike, but they're not the same. Just like you have a lot of us. We are some of us are brown, like brown. Some of us are a little shade brown, a little dark brown. They got dark brown. They got light brown. Oh, we just come in different shades. Now you have other nations of people who are people of color, but we're not the same people. We still two different nations of people. You see what I'm saying? So even in the Bible, God separated people. You know what I mean? Can I give y'all a quick example of what I'm trying to convey to y'all, if y'all don't mind? Let me give y'all a quick example of what I'm talking about. Let's look at Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, when he separated these sons of Adam, he set the bonds of the people according to the numbers of the children of Israel, for the Lord's portion is his people. See, God's portion, because there's 18 nations in the Bible, and everybody came out the dust, but God still chose a nation that he wanted to be for him and him only, and that was Israel. Uh, he's only speaking to the Israelites. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments. You know what fringes is? Fringes is nothing but a commandment. That's all it is. That's it. Fringes ain't nothing but commandments. That's it. Throughout their generation. Throughout your generation, meaning that you teach that to your kids, and then they teach it to their kids, and they teach it to their great grandkids. That means your whole generation, as long as they live, for eternity, forever, non-stop. They supposed to continue that cycle when it says throughout your generations, and that they may put upon the fringes of the borders of a ribbon of blue, and it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them, that ye may seek not after your own heart, nor your own eyes, after which ye used to be go a horn, that ye may remember and do all. He said, do all my commandments, and be holy unto your God. I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am the Lord your God. When he said, I am the Lord your God, he's not the God of everybody. He said, I am the Lord your God. So, in order for him to be saying this here, he's only talking to a specific group of people. He's not dealing with everybody. He's only dealing with Israel throughout the Bible. You see, he's only dealing with Israel. He's only dealing with that nation. Divide. Okay, let's look at, and I'm going to show you that we're not the same people. We have the same, we may look alike, but that just because we look alike, just because we have the same color, doesn't mean that we are the same people. And that's what people need to realize. Like they say, oh, we black, we all the same. No, we're not all the same. You know, we're not all the same. That was a lie that was told to us from centuries ago. It's about nation. You know, like you may have some people in the tribe of Ishmael. Ishmael is Arab. You may have some Arabs over there that's probably a little shade darker than me. You see what I'm saying? You got some that's way a little more shade brown, they real browner than me, or darker than me, whatever you want to call it. You got some over there that's darker than me. You see what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean we are the same people. You have people who are the exact same color as me. Like you have the American black, and you have East Indian probably that looks black. But just because East Indian people and the American people, we are two different nations of people. So the picture that I'm painting to you is that we're not all the same. Now look at here. Genesis chapter 10, 10 and verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem. Now Shem is that's the father of the Hebrew nation, and Ham. Ham is the father of the dark race, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Javan, Gomer, Magog, Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tyrus. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Raphaz, Togarman, and the sons of Javan, Elishan, Tarshish, Kittim, and Dodam. By these were the islands of the Gentiles divided in their lands. See that? They was divided. By these were the islands of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue and his families in their nation. It said, everyone after his tongue and after their families in their nation. After their tongue, his family. That means we was all divided up into subgroup. That means, notice it's saying, and God, and by these were the islands of the Gentiles divided. Divided. I mean, he didn't say together. Notice it didn't say divide. Um, what's that word? Um, they not together. Unity. It's not talking about unity. It said, by these were the islands of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongues, their families, in their nations. And the sons of Ham, Cush, Ethiopians came out of Cush. The Africans is Cush, Mizraim, Pot, and Canaan. And the sons of Cush, Seba, and Havilah, and Sapta, and Ramah, and Saptika, and the sons of Remad, Sheban, and Dedan. And Cush begot Nimrod. He began to be a mighty one in the earth. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore is said, even as Nimrod, the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel. And Erechad, at the beginning of his kingdom was Babel. That means America. Babylon. America is Babylon. It means the same as when you hear the word Babel, Babylon, all of that. It means all those words mean confusion. So America means confusion. America means homosexuality. America means pedophilia. All of these nations came out of Nimrod. Ethiopia came out of Nimrod. When you worship Christmas, you worship an Ethiopian because Nimrod had Cush, and the Ethiopians came out of Cush. So when you celebrate Christmas, you're celebrating a nation of people called Ethiopia. You're not celebrating God. Now let's look. I'm gonna skip and I'm gonna go to verse 25. And now, did y'all know that not only did God divide nations, He also separated the earth. Did y'all know God that also divided the earths, the different parts of the countries? Look at this. Watch this. And Genesis 10 and verse 25. Genesis 10 and verse 25. And unto Eber were born two sons. Now, Eber is a Hebrew word. And unto Eber were born two sons. The name of the one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided. See that? He not only divided, and his brother's name was Joktan. Okay, he said he divided the earth. It said, and unto Eber were born two sons, and then and the name of the one was Peleg, for in his days was the earth divided. See that? And now let's go back over here. Genesis chapter 10 and verse 5. By these were the islands of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue and after their families and their nations. See that? Now let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 1 verse 1. Deuteronomy 1:1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel. So Moses spoke that said Israel was a special people. So God divided the nations. He not only divided the nation, but he also divided the many parts of the earth. He divided the earths. He divided the land. He separated nations and stuff. So he only chose one people out of all the nations, and that was the nation of Israel, is what I'm trying to say. So peace and love to my people of color, and I'll be back and we'll talk later. Peace.